Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I'm not used to this whole daily upload thing, really, so yeah. Also, Sparking Zero came out and I've been playing that non-stop, so just a lot going on recently, you know how it is. Anyway, instead of covering month-old KSI drama, we're going to talk about this brand new controversy with Asmongold, and this might be a bit of a controversial video depending on the person watching this and whatever the takeaway is, but I promise you this is not going to be just me taking a fucking side, right? That's gay, I don't care about this stuff in all honesty, but I think the reaction to the Asmongold clip was a bit of an overreaction. I think it's a bit funny, so I'm just going to talk about it here. Some of you guys may know him as the cockroach man himself, but the few times I've seen him, other than people just talking about his room or about how unhygienic he is, he's had some pretty good takes on different topics before. I even included a clip of him reviewing Lunchly in my last video, but this time he's being cancelled, and not just by a few tards making a strongly worded tweet, like actual "we need to kill this man" level tweets. So what did he do? Did he touch some kid? No. Did he rape someone? No. Did he scam his fans? No. No, actually, he went on stream and he said that he doesn't care about Palestine versus Israel. Oh, come on! Now, with the reaction that he's currently facing, you would kind of expect, like, what did he do? Did he molest someone? Did he diddle 10 million children? Is he like Jeffrey Epstein of Twitch? It's like, no, he said he doesn't care about some political discourse. It's just like, I mean, like, most people don't really care what's going on in some other fucking country 3,000 miles away from where they live. I don't really care either. Right, I care about the price of Freddos going up, you know what I mean? Has the price gone up this month for Powerade? Has the Powerade price gone up again? Yes, it has. Okay, I'm pissed. That's what I care about. I don't care about this, right? I don't live there. I don't know anyone that lives there. What do I care? Now, I think I might get some hate in the comments for my take on this, but I do mostly agree with what he said here. I think he just needed to word it a bit differently, but I 100% get his point. Clearly, these dumb fucks don't. Equating it to racism is just plain stupid. His point was quite simple, really. He said that he thinks that a country that runs off Sharia law isn't a very good place to be in, especially for women and gays and all that shit. But because they throw people off roofs for being openly gay and essentially killing groups of people as a part of the rule of law, he compares it to a form of genocide, and therefore he doesn't care what's going on to them specifically. Now, before you come at me, my personal opinion is quite simple, really. Some cultures are better than others. It's quite they're not all equal, right? Exhibit A. Do you want to hear Exhibit A? India. I mean, just look at this. Now, look, I'm not saying that we're perfect in the West, but we don't throw fags off roofs. We just judge them silently in public for dressing like spastics. Anyway, Hassan Retard Piker, on the other hand, seems to think that gays and trans people are fine in countries like Iran.
Ever since, there are plenty of gay and trans people. By the way, Iran is actually weirdly very pro-trans, but I'm sure that you probably didn't know that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, no. Just one Google search will tell you quite the opposite. This guy is just plain stupid. But look, I've gone off track here, so I'll just play the Asmongold clip and I'll let you judge for yourself. I don't agree with everything he says. I think it's just down to the wording, maybe. So I'll play the clip and then you guys can just be like, "You're retarded," or "I agree," or whatever the fuck. You don't have to agree with everything I say. I'm just making this little fucking thing to cover the recent controversy.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing. And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
Now, Sharia law has one thing and one thing only that I can get behind. No more women drivers. Now, that's a massive benefit right there, and if we could just have that and that only, that would be great. Anyway, FouseyTube, as you might know, is the, he's a bit of a nut job. But that's unrelated to this. He had a bit of a meltdown. I think he's Palestinian, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. But he had a bit of a meltdown over this Asmongold clip, and it was a bit intense if you look at his tweet. He's a bit of a nut job. He's a bit of a history of being a nut job, so this isn't really surprising. On top of that, people were just calling for him to be deplatformed and for sponsors to be dropped. And can I just say this? Where the fuck was the outrage when Hassan Piker had a literal terrorist on stream, like a guy who captures cargo ships and takes people hostage, but Asmongold goes, I don't really care what's going on in this other country, their laws are kind of shitty, and everyone loses their minds? Even the gays lost their minds. The gay little Hassan fans lost their minds. Chickens for KFC, everyone. I mean, here's just one of this guy's public tweets calling for violence. Hassan had this guy on stream and compared him to Luffy. Another thing I saw, and this was just a few days ago now, but Keemstar tweeted, bring peace to the Middle East, to which he was called a Jew and a Zionist. Okay, sure, alright. You see why I'm looking at this and just going, this is blown way out of proportion? It's a literal mob. On one side, you have cancel culture and deplatforming for siding against Palestine, or at least when people say you are, even if you're taking like a neutral stance. And on the other side, you have access to your bank account revoked. Wait, what? Guys, I know they keep saying that we control the banks, so what we should do is when they say such terrible, mean, racist things, is take away their bank account. That'll teach them. That'll end racism. We won't have to crawl out the sewers no more. Guys, I know I just made a whole video about the brand new drama going down in the Middle East, but if you want my most real opinion on this whole situation, I've got a solution, really. I don't live there, so I don't really care what's going on, but my solution is all these guys are really annoying. They keep waffling on about this and that and this terrible thing that's going on. I don't really give a fuck. To shut all of these people up, right? How about this? Solution, we glass both sides. We get rid of Israel, we glass Israel, and then we also glass the rest of the gang. You know, like in Halo 3, where the Covenant come by and they glass Africa because there's like the flood on the planet. We should do that. So there, right? No more Middle East. You guys fucking misbehaved, right? You're not allowed anymore. You're not allowed around anymore. You just shut up. Anyway, the final takeaway really is political brain rot is gay, and this guy is gay. And why is the SpongeBob review man calling for hangings? That's a bit harsh. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.